Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, NBA YoungBoy responds to Adam22 and 6ix9ine's baby moms. An Offset studio gets shot up. SkinnyFromThe9 gets detained by police. And we got a 6ix9ine update. Let's talk hip-hop.
Hey, say, Adam, you got one more time to let one of them stupid lying-ass hoes come on your show and speak on me, dog. You know damn well I don't fucking conversate with none of them hoes. The fuck I look like writing this girl, bro? And I seen what she said about me. The girl don't even know me. How the fuck can you hate somebody? I never even responded to the shit. Man, you a thug, man. And fuck that hoe, man. I never said nothing about that shit. I ain't care about that shit. The fuck? And y'all conversating with a fake page, bro. Obviously, y'all gotta be, man. It's on my channel. I don't conversate with none of y'all. Half of this shit they be coming across this internet, I don't even know what the fuck y'all be talking about, dog. Y'all be clout chasing off me. That's what it is. Y'all speak on me because y'all want to respond. Y'all, I guess y'all feel like, oh yeah, we know for a fact that little nigga that gonna respond. Y'all clout chase off me. That's why y'all bring up my name. Bitch, y'all know for a fact. Y'all never seen me in life. You know for a fact you never even spoke to me in life.
Yo, hey, say, Adam, you got one more time to talk about a pussy. Yo, I love NBA YoungBoy. He is so him, right? Like, NBA YoungBoy, you so NBA YoungBoy type shit. Like, yo, right? So, like, he's tight, right? So, yesterday, Sarah Molina, right, who is 6ix9ine's baby moms, was on No Jumper, right? And I do not know why Adam22 keeps interviewing this girl, right? So, Vlad interviewed her on Vlad TV like a couple months ago, right? Which makes sense because we wanted to know, like, what is your take on the whole 6ix9ine story? This is like when he was like started telling on people. We wanted to know what was going on. He's not here to explain himself, 6ix9ine. So they was asking like their baby moms, what's your take on it? Can you explain what's going on? How cool was he really with these people? It makes sense, right? And then Adam22 interviewed her a couple months ago too, but it was like a phone interview or like a Skype kind of interview, and he was asking her different questions than from what DJ Vlad was asking her, and that was good too, right? But then, you know, yesterday, Adam22 and his girlfriend both interviewed Sarah Molina, right? And I don't know what's up with Adam22, man. Like, I know you like pussy, right? But I don't like, you putting a pussy on a pedestal? Anyway, so regardless, but you out here making baby moms, you know, famous for no damn reason. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, they talking, they chopping it up. Sarah's talking about she about to release some music or something. Like, it's ridiculous, right? But anyway, so she started talking about NBA YoungBoy, right? And she's talking about how like NBA YoungBoy was like in her DMs, right? And that they was talking to each other back and forth, and she was like typing with him and joking with him and saying like, ha ha ha, you know, you an angry little fella, or angry little boy is what she called him. Because, you know, he be getting like hype and like, oh fuck you pussy, and then she was saying that like he cursed her out or something like that through DMs or whatever like that, for like mentioning his name and something, right? So NBA YoungBoy saw the interview with Adam22 and Sarah, and he's basically like, yo, everything that she literally said is a straight up lie. Like, I have never talked to Sarah at all ever in my life. I never seen her. We never, you know, been on DMs together. As a matter of fact, she did DM me, is what he's saying, and that he read it and he didn't even respond to it. So he like left her on scene, I guess, or whatever the case may be, right? Then he sends a warning to Adam22. He's like, you got one more time before you know, have my name up in your mouth. You letting these fucking hoes just talk about me and shit like that. Which is crazy, yo. I'm gonna tell you right now, NBA YoungBoy will not, you know, hesitate to slap anybody. I don't care if it's Adam22 or his own homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, NBA YoungBoy is ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to shoot you, but he will throw hands, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he ain't trying to kill you or, you know, another black man, you know, put him in jail, whatever like that. Even though Adam22 ain't black, but you get what I'm saying. It's just crazy, man. Yo, I honestly do think that, you know, Adam 22 is giving Sarah specifically a little bit more clout than she deserves, a little bit more, you know, airtime than she deserves. She doesn't have any talent. So if she works hard to get talented and be where she is, then that's one thing. But if her claim to fame is being 6ix9ine's baby mom and then talking and laughing about, you know, this rapper and that rapper, like, it's not cool. I ain't with it, yo. But that's like Adam 22's thing. Like, he got his girl there. Like, what is his girl, like, famous for? Nothing. For being Adam 22's girl and then having threesomes, like, with him. Like, you doing the blog and, hey, I'm chilling with this Instagram model and I got my girlfriend. But, like, that's what, and if you do that and you want to have fun and do that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, don't bring it into the hip-hop realm, right? So, like, we don't care. Like, that's you, man. And you could have fun and you could do all the blogs that you want all day about that shit. But when you talking hip-hop news and hip-hop related content, we don't really want to hear from the baby moms all that much, like, except for when she's giving a clear picture from her side of the story about what's going on with the rapper or with the rapper's management or with the rapper's crew or his entourage or whatever like that. But other than that, like, unless she's a rapper herself, like, ain't really, like, ain't nobody really checking for her like that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why NBA YoungBoy is pissed off, disrespected her and Adam 22. Like, I think that was a slip up on his part. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you keep giving this girl a platform to stand on is all I'm saying. Like, but NBA YoungBoy is funny, yo. He be getting, like, super upset and angry over shit. And just the way that he expresses that shit is funny as hell, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this. Alright, so this was Wednesday, right? Wednesday night, Offset is in the studio, he's recording, bop, 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 right? He was downstairs, actually, like, in the front of the studio, you know, chilling, you know, just talking or whatever like that. He went down there for a few minutes, right? Goes back upstairs, and then a couple minutes after that, you see a car, like, zoom by, shooting, right? So TMZ was reporting on it. They were saying that, you know, they think Offset might have been the target of the shooting. They said that, you know, 3 cars got shot, you know, 1 bullet in 3 different cars. And then also a bullet went through, like, a window in an apartment that was close to there, or maybe that building that Offset was recording in has apartments too or whatever like that. But nobody was hurt, nobody was hit. The people that were in the studio heard the shots rang out, and so everybody, like, kind of rushed into a different room that was, like, not close to a window, and everybody was cool. They're saying that they think that Offset was the target, but I don't know, because, like, look how fast, like, dead ass, I ain't trying to be funny, right? But look how fast that car was driving by. Like, you wasn't trying to shoot nobody if you driving by that fast. I'm being for real. Like, y'all niggas was driving by, like, at least 40 miles an hour, like, zoom, like, you was just trying to spray up the place. Like, you was trying to send a warning. But what that warning was, who that warning was for, we don't know, right? So there was also reports that some random person got shot in the leg, which they don't know if that's true or not, because the random person that got shot in the leg, they can't find the victim at all. So how would you know somebody got shot? Or maybe somebody was like, yo, no, I was standing next to somebody and they got shot in the leg, but they ain't around no more. So basically, like, nobody is talking about, you know, what's going on, who the shooter was, why the shooting happened, who it was for, or anything like that. So there are no real details, but the police released this video. Obviously, you know that TMZ got it because they the police. And so TMZ released this video. And I guess they want people to, like, try to identify, like, the car or whatever like that. But they do have the car on camera, so I'm sure they'll figure out, like, who the car belongs to and shit like that if they're able to pick up the license plate from a blurry ass image. But, you know, at least Offset is okay. He's chilling. And, you know, since this happened on Wednesday, Cardi B actually had a party, a Fashion Nova party, or like, you know, Offset was in Atlanta. Cardi B was all the way in California, right, in LA. She has this Fashion Nova party, but that same night, she just showed up like late as hell, right? I mean, but it was her party and you fashionably late. Everybody else was there anyway, you know. And SkinnyFromThe9 was there. So a couple minutes after SkinnyFromThe9, you know, took that picture with Lil Nas X, you know, he steps outside, you know, they getting ready to leave the party or whatever like that. He hops in the whip, and then before they could even like bust a corner, my nigga, the police pull him over, right? And so good thing though that SkinnyFromThe9 is not driving, right? Because it would have been some whole other shit, right? SkinnyFromThe9 is in the passenger seat, right? So they have like a little bit of weed inside the car and it's like out in the open, right? So the police pull them all out the car, right? And put them in handcuffs. Sit SkinnyFromThe9 down, sit the driver down, and they searching through the car, right? They asking SkinnyFromThe9 for his ID, right? SkinnyFromThe9 ain't got no ID on him, okay? SkinnyFromThe9 is like, listen, man, I ain't got my ID. Like, who goes out of their house without their ID? Like, you bugging right now, unless you feel like you ain't want nobody to take. I don't know, bro. Like, get 2 IDs. I don't know. But anyway, right? Like, I always have my ID. What if something happens? What if I get shot or something? Or what if I get into like a car accident? You got to know like who I am or like who to alert and call. Like if something happens to me, you know what I'm saying? Like for you not to have your whole ID out is crazy, right? But anyway, so usually when you don't have your ID, the cops ask you for like your name and your social, right? So SkinnyFromThe9 gave that to them. They was able to look up his information. They ran all his information. They saw that he was on probation. They asked him if he was on probation. He was like, yeah, I'm on probation. And then they let him go, yo. So the reason why the cops pulled them over in the first place was because they didn't have a front license plate. They only had a back license plate. And you know, some states you only have to have a back license plate. I don't know what the rules are in Cali, but here in New York, you got to have both on the front and the back. And then two, the tints on the car was like a little bit too dark. So same thing. In some states, they don't care. You can have dark ass tint. Like in Texas, you can have 5%. And like Arizona, you can have dark ass 5%. Here in New York, you get pulled over if your tint is anything like past 15% or something like that. So also in California, it is legal though. You could have weed, but you have to have it like in the trunk or like in a closed container. It shouldn't be like out in the open. And it was out in the open, so that's probably just like a ticket. So they probably wrote them niggas a ticket and let them go. Wrote a ticket for the tent, wrote a ticket for the weed, and maybe a ticket for the license plate and let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody doing no criminal shit. SkinnyFromThe9 was cool. His boy was cool. Niggas didn't have no guns, but we know SkinnyFromThe9 don't be having guns. That's why he's constantly, you know, being victimized. You know, unlike a Kodak Black who be having bad guns and is never victimized, but picks up gun charges left and right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so it's a good thing that like SkinnyFromThe9 didn't go to jail and not like that. I don't want to see nobody get locked up. And everything was cool. The party ended up being dope. You know, Scott Storch was there. Safari was there. Just like a bunch of people that kind of are down with Fashion Nova. Like Safari got a Fashion Nova deal. SkinnyFromThe9 got a Fashion Nova deal. Lil Nas X, I'm not sure because he's so brand new, but he probably will like secure that Fashion Nova deal. You know, Cardi B obviously is like Queen Fashion Nova, and now she's launching her new line with them. So, yo, Cardi B is getting this chicken right now. She said, hey, chill with the beef and get some chicken instead. Ran down on the bitch, she almost pissed on the leg. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so y'all know by now that that's Jade, right? Jade was like 6ix9ine's girlfriend for only like a couple months before he got locked up in November, right? 2018, right? Once he got locked up, she was like riding for him, ride or die for him, right? He bought her a car for her birthday while he was still locked up, right? She went and got this tattoo of him, the 6ix9ine on her shoulder. And everybody's like, damn, yo, she's still riding for this dude, right? Then she went to go visit him in jail, right? When she went to go visit him in jail, he took a picture like grabbing her ass, and people like, wow, she's visiting him in jail. Okay, wow, she's still riding for this nigga. And she continues to visit him, not only one time, a bunch of times. Like, then she put up a picture or a video that she was sitting in her car, like bumping 6ix9ine after she had went to go visit him again in jail, right? And now she went and got another tattoo of his face on her, still showing that throughout, you know, all the snitching allegations, throughout, you know, people saying that he's doing this and that, or that she's clout chasing, or that she's just with him for the money, she is still riding for him, you know what I'm saying? And regardless of what you want to say, how stupid she is, how many L's she done took, how ugly the tattoo is, how dumb she is for ever getting a tattoo of 6ix9ine, for, you know, publicly supporting a snitch ass nigga, whatever you want to say about her, you can't say that she is not a ride or die chick. Now, I don't know her, right? But I'm just saying what it looks like in the public eye to us, to the people on the outside looking into that situation. It looks like she's a rider for her man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what every nigga will want a girl to do, regardless of their situation or what happened with me and these niggas or the judge or the lawyers or whatever like that. If you need to ride for me, I don't give a damn if I'm locked up for 5 days or 5 years. Hold it down, you know what I'm saying? And she's doing that, you know what I'm saying? And that's some dope ass shit, man. Like, I can't even hold you. Like, you could think of whatever you want to think about Jade, but what you can't think is that shorty is like just leaving you when you get locked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool, right? Being that 6ix9ine's locked up, there's been a lot of rumors and people have been talking about that he's probably going to get out in September, right? Which is crazy, right? So the whole thing is that they have... First of all, how did he go from, well, we know how he went from facing 47 years to getting out in September, which means that he would have only ended up being in jail for like maybe 8 months. But we know how he went from that to that because he told on everybody in between, right? So the FBI, they actually have 11 9 Trey members locked up right now from, you know, 6ix9ine's gang, right? Treyway, they got 11 of them locked up, right? So far, 7 of these dudes have copped out to a plea, right? And including 6ix9ine, right? So 7 of them have copped out to a plea. They have a couple more to go, and they think like over the summertime and by August, everybody's gonna get their sentence. So over the summertime, you know, June and July, the other members will cop out to pleas, and then in August, everybody's gonna get their sentence, and probably everybody's gonna go to court. So they're gonna say, okay, Shotty, you copped out to a plea. You admitted that you were the one that, you know, did XYZ with Scumlord Drizzy. So you get 10 years. Boom. Right? And it starts now. But since you were already locked up for 8 months, you know, you have the remainder of that to do minus the 8 months, so like 9 years and 2 months, right? Same thing with Ish and Crippy and Mel Murder and everybody. So they're gonna do the same thing, right? So yesterday, Thursday, Fu Banger actually went up there, and it was just supposed to be like a regular, you know, court hearing, and, you know, everything was going to be all good, you know, nothing crazy was supposed to happen yesterday in court with Fu Banger, but his lawyer, you know, approached the judge and said like, yo, Fu Banger want to cop out to a plea. He wants to admit to brandishing a gun at the Barclays Center, right? So for y'all that don't know, right? We didn't know if it was Fu Banger or who it was, right? But, you know, about a year ago, that's when 6ix9ine and Casanova had beef. So, you know, Casanova, you know, who was also from Brooklyn, Casanova 2 times, was in the Barclays Center with his peoples doing whatever. And 6ix9ine was up in, well, he was probably going to watch the Adrian Bronner fight because that was up in the Barclays Center. And 6ix9ine was supposed to come out with Adrian Bronner. You know how like Kodak Black came out with Mayweather, you know, just come out with them, and like, you know, a lot of times these rappers like to come out with the boxers, and the boxers like, you know, to have a cool, you know, rapper come out with them or whatever like that. So Adrian Bronner was supposed to do that, but before that could get to happen, there was a beef, you know, a little tussle, whatever like that, and somebody let off a shot, bang, and inside, my nigga, the Barclays Center, not outside, not in the parking lot, You know what I'm saying? Not across the street. Not right in front of the place, right? Because we talking Barclays Center. We're talking about an area of Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn is hood. Brooklyn is grimy, but we talking about downtown Brooklyn where it's like, you know, all the tourists go. And, you know, I'm like, wow, they let off a shot in the Barclays Center and they didn't know who it was, right? But I guess it was Food Banger, right? Because, and I ain't here to tell on nobody, but Food Banger said it was him. Well, Food Banger said that he pulled out a gun. Yeah, he said that he pulled out a gun and that he was trying to scare them, so he brandished the gun, and that, you know, he let off one shot because he wanted everybody to back up. He let off the shot in the air. And then once that happened, everybody backed up. So the judge was like, okay, but that's still a minimum. If you plead guilty to that, there's still a minimum sentence of 8 years in the state of New York, right? And the judge kind of was like, I don't know, bro. You say that you was trying to get him off you, but who knows the real reason why you pulled that trigger. But if he's copping a plea, then the judge will give him some leniency, you know? And man, that's been the whole situation with all these 9 trade dudes, yo. Like, just one after another. Shotty said, we don't bend, we don't fold, we don't break. But one after another, they are bending. They are folding and they are breaking. Like, I'm not saying everybody's breaking. I guess only the snitches would break. You know, they're not folding, but whatever, man. Literally, this whole situation is sad, man. Like, my heart goes out to all these non-trade niggas because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. Like, Food Banger been in Brooklyn forever. You know what I'm saying? Shotty been in Brooklyn forever. Mel Murder been in Brooklyn forever. You know what I'm saying? Shotty was back and forth between Brooklyn and New Jersey. Mel Murder used to hang out in Harlem and the Bronx a lot, but yeah. And, you know, Food Banger been in Brooklyn forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like none of these dudes, I mean, like, of course, they gang members, they do gang shit. You know what I'm saying? But none of these dudes ever was like locked up on some Fed charges. None of these dudes was ever facing like 20 and 30 years or nothing like that until they met 6ix9ine. Because 6ix9ine was so nice at the way that he was, everybody looks at 6ix9ine like the victim and how they were dragging him down the wrong path. Hell no, man. These niggas was gang members. They was really with the shits the whole time, right? And they did their little thing. They might have got arrested. They might have been in and out of jail, but nothing too big, nothing too crazy, right? But then you get 6ix9ine and he puts your shit on a global scale. He like blasts your shit. He puts a magnifying glass on the shit. He puts a flashlight on your shit, right? Just because he thinks it's cool that y'all are gang members that are fucking with him. Yeah, we all gang members now. But when that flashlight is on you, guess what? The police see what you're doing. The feds see what you're doing. CIA, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? You are doing illegal shit and niggas will get arrested. And so the only thing is that I guess all these members of non-trade didn't see or realize that they are going to, I mean, you got money, you got clout, you traveling all over the place, you going overseas, you going, you know, to Cali, you going to Texas. Like, for some of these dudes, it might have been the first time that they left the country. For some of these dudes, this might have been the biggest money they ever seen. For some of these dudes, they might have been caught up in the lights and the glamour and the glitz that they didn't sit and realize, hey, wait a second, we making it hot for ourselves. Like, we making it hot. We can't even operate the way that we used to. So if we want to chill with 6ix9ine, we can't do the criminal shit. Or if we want to do the criminal shit, we can't chill with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either one of the two. And before long, within literally 1 year, 6ix9ine's antics got all y'all niggas locked up because he knows 6ix9ine's smart. He knows how to go viral. So y'all are going viral too. But you're not doing good things. Like, when a nigga is on the phone talking about I got a 30 pack and that shit goes viral, the nigga that performs whatever 6ix9ine was talking about, it goes viral. The nigga that he gave the 30 pack to goes viral. You know what I'm saying? And bro, if viral means that everybody sees it. And part of everybody is the police. The police are in the group of everybody. So it's the judge and the FBI. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, ah, man, the whole situation is real sad, yo. But we'll see what's happening. We'll see what happens when 6ix9ine gets out. We'll see if he'll be able to have a real career. We'll see if he'll go overseas or stay over here. I know that nigga ain't gonna live in Brooklyn. I know that he's probably not gonna live in Brooklyn. I can feel it in the air. He ain't gonna be able to be here in Brooklyn. He could go somewhere else, but not here. And, you know, we'll just have to see what happens. But let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane. That's Jonny Fastlane on everything that's IG and Twitter. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.